Hey there, welcome back to another episode of BerlinCraft. Today, we're back here at the unnamed Wild West town to build a shop at the very start of the town, the very front of the town. If you don't know, this is the entrance to the town. You walk in. This will be the first thing you will see, along with a building on this side, which has yet to be determined. The reasoning for this is because in a Wild West town, if you are a traveler and you come into a town, I don't think you want to spend a whole lot of time searching around for the shop. I don't think you want to spend all of your time sitting here looking for some sort of shop so you can spend your good and get out. You don't want to waste a whole lot of time just sort of diddle-daddling around in the town. And if you do, you're going to come over here probably where there will be a little bit of a horse, saddle up thing, or what do you call them? Like a parking lot, a horse parking lot right here. And you will park your horse and then go to the saloon. Speaking of plans or sort of buildings in the Wild West town, the next planned building in the Wild West town is probably going to be in this section of the town. It is going to be a big, sort of prison. Pretty much a prison. The whole purpose of the prison is so people who are bad people, obviously, who are getting into fights at the pub or wherever they're getting fights, they will be punished. They will be brought from the store. Maybe a robber at the store or someone at the saloon was getting a bit too rowdy and pulled out a gun. They will get picked up by the police, who are just so happen to be across the street of two very high traffic crime areas. Just so happen to be. They will be. Ooh, did I build these too high? Did I build these too high? I did. I think I did. I believe I did. Oops. Okay. They just so happen to be right across the street. Right across the street to come over and pick up some bad guys. So that's pretty much the explanation and reasoning to that. We will also probably do the interior of the store today. And of course the palette is going to be dark oak, some red sandstone, and such to just sort of break it up a little bit, get away from the clay just a little bit, probably just for a little variation around here in terms of looks and how things are textured. And there will be a birch floor, just a simple little birch floor, along with the windows being junglewood. Now, Junglewood is a very odd choice for me. I usually would not choose Junglewood, because I personally don't like Junglewood. It doesn't fit into a lot of things. So why did I choose Junglewood? Well, birch stood out too much against the actual color of everything else. It stood out against the dark oak, and it stood out against the orange. And you want stuff that blends in and stands out, but you don't want something to completely stand out. That is sort of a no-no. So that's sort of the reasoning on why I'm trying to sort of get my reasoning together on why there will be jungle oak, or jungle fences. So let's make an example here. I think I have some sticks. I said that so late. I'm like, yeah, I have sticks as I'm making the sticks. Of course I have sticks. I'm crafting them. Jeez. Okay, fences. So as an example, and I don't have any birch fences, but I can make an example. So a birch fence would be completely white and would stand out completely against this. It would be against this, and that's just no good. What is with the junglewood is a sort of red, so it still fits in with the orange enough and gives enough of a contrast to the dark oak. Now, if you're saying, why don't you use just acacia if you want to have an orange? Because that is too orange. I don't want the entire thing to be orange. I wanted these to specifically break up the feeling of the building. I don't want the whole building to have one single feeling of weirdness. I don't want the whole building to have this really weird feeling to it. But next up, just for the front of the building, is going to be the little bits of decoration. Get the whites and the reds going across here. It's like a little banner, like a shop banner, or the barber shop things, the little spiral things that are outside of barber shops. I'm sorry, I forgot the name. I really should know that. Well, I shouldn't know that, but it's... I don't know what I'm trying to say. I shouldn't know it, but I've used the term before, so I feel like I should possibly know it. I just can't remember it right now. So that's my bad. I just want to call them the barbershop spiral things, okay? So that is that, and then we're going to take some iron iron bars. Why do I keep forgetting the names of things? Jeez. So iron bars, because their whole new texture thing, where they're just sort of thin little poles, works perfectly for something like this. It works absolutely beautifully for little supports and stands for these things. I just think it works perfectly fine, and I feel like, yeah, let's do that. Let's have some little bit, because I don't want it to just be a box. Like, there will be windows with some details on them, but I just don't want this to turn out to be a very weird box. I think that'll work, just to break up the box shape a little bit. And let's grab some red sandstone and fill in this doorway. Right here will also be some jungle wood stuff. There will be, let's actually, just grab the sticks and fill it in, because that'll just give me a better grasp on stuff. Jeez. Okay, so sticks and jungle wood. I'm only gonna get 3 because I'm silly. Let's grab more jungle wood. Okay, so sticks, nope, sticks and jungle wood, and yep, there we go. Okay, so I have enough for right now. 24 is fine. I'm still running out of space. Jeez, I am so uncoordinated. So, windows all go in here. I might have to cut for a split second because I am having troubles remembering exactly what I made these. I want to say they're just like that, but I'm not exactly sure. But for now, I'll just sort of stop them there as a placeholder so we can get a good feel of the windows. And if not, I will cut quickly, fix them, bring you back, and then make an example of them, which I will actually do right now. So I made some very, very simple corrections. I moved up this one and added in another oak layer, or log layer, because I forgot to add it in the first place. And over here on the window, fix this one, and all of these should just be normal red sandstone. No stairs required, just normal red sandstone, and then above them, stairs. That is all you need, just right above them, stairs, and then we will add some more details after the stairs, but all you need above, pretty much where the logs are diagonal, if you do it with me, if you did it how I did it, or by accident or by normal, there should be some diagonal logs, and that's just where you need to place them. So pretty much where the diagonal logs are, you place them, and then you fill in all of your windows with some jungle logs, or jungle fences, and then you're pretty much good to go. There's just a couple finishing details that you should remember to do. The first one is always come over here and start replacing the floor, or wherever you're building, and then just start replacing the floor with that good old-fashioned birch. Alright, once you have the floor placed down like this, all you need to do is come into here with your dark oak and start bringing some support pillars across, just normally like this. You need 2 here, and then 1 going across, because that's sort of just how the pillars turned out to be. There we go. Just bring them across, and then what you want to do for the roof is not use birch. Take your trusty slabs and fill them in to the half slab sort of portion. So just make them half slabs. This gives a pretty nice support look to the roof. I personally like it, but you can obviously do something different if you're doing it yourself. If you're doing it for your own world or changing the build a little bit, you don't have to do these support beams, but I personally like them just quite a bit. They look nice, and they add a little bit of detail to an otherwise pretty bland roof, because if they're just like this, you can't exactly see, it adds no depth, and it's just a boring flat roof, and who wants a boring flat ugly roof? Not me, and that's why I'm doing this trick. Alright, so once this is done, you pretty much just want to, actually, I'm going to make some more of these good slabs, because we're going to need more of these good slabs, and we also need some dark oak things. Yes, that is right, some dark oak things. Now let's just grab some of these, and that should be good for those, and then come up to the roof however you please. and then fill it in with half slabs again, although at the very front, do not fill in the very front with half slabs, fill it in with planks. It'll just save you a little bit of time if you're building it for yourself. I really lay out these episodes where I'm just building as more of a tutorial, because honestly, it's just building. It's not really talking, it's not really doing anything else, it's just a tutorial, and that's really, if you're here to watch me build, it's really good because you might learn a thing or two, or if you don't learn anything, maybe you're just here to look at the pretty builds. Sometimes they're not pretty, sometimes they are pretty, sometimes they're the saloon. Pretty on the bottom, weird on the top. I've sort of come to that conclusion over time, that the saloon has it's sort of weird. The bottom looks really detailed with all of the arches, and then the top sort of has nothing, although I suppose it fits because obviously on the top I don't think they would have that many arches and such, so it pretty much fits. And in a matter of seconds, from saying my opinion, I've changed my own opinion. Congrats me. But just fill in the roof with some more slabs. This prevents mobs from spawning, obviously. Okay, I'm just going to make a crafting bench up here. Jeez. Okay. It prevents mobs from spawning, and of course maybe throw some torches up on the corners. Or wherever you please. I'm just going to throw them up on the corners. I think it'll look alright. And then, here, what you want to do is grab your stairs, put them on both sides, take your orange stained clay, go in 3 with the orange stained clay on each side, 1, 2, 3, then place another stair on each side, fill it in with more orange stained clay, and then take your slabs and then place them on top. And once you have done that, you get yourself a nice sign. Now, I don't have any banners or anything to make a thing that says sign. Obviously, S-T-O-R. Yeah, it'd be uncentered if you really did it like that. Of course, I could sort of just go like this and cheat a little bit. Just move it back. And then there's extra space on each side, but it would still be uneven, and that is no good. But there you go. So S-T-O-R-E. Yeah, it would still be uneven, so And that is the store. Well, pretty much the store, other than this little thing that needs to be taken down. But other than that, that's the store. Very simple, very plain. Looks pretty good, in my opinion. Just another simple little build that you can do for yourself. I think it looks good. The first thing you see when coming into the, place is obviously this. And I think that looks good. Actually, I just forgot a little bit of a detail. Okay, just took a small trip down to the house because I forgot a little bit of an important step. So, make yourself some more sticks, and we're going to make ourselves some acacia, however you want to say it. We're going to make acacia fences for the side of the building. I just messed that up a little bit. You don't need many, you just need enough to go on each of the sides. So, pretty much, acacia fences go here, 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 and then on these two. Right, but in the middle, I also forgot, take some slabs and just connect the little windows you do. Don't do them on the outside, that looks a little bit weird. Do them on the inside here, and that'll just make it look a little bit better. And if you want to do something a little bit different, because it sort of just looks like it ends abruptly, take your fence, or take your stair, and then just place it sideways. Oop, not upside down that way. Sideways. Okay, hold on. This is being weird and tricky. There we go. And then place it sideways, and then you have it sort of looks like it rounds off. You may want to choose that. I just sort of leave them how they are. So obviously I will undo that. But you can leave them how they are, how you want them to be. But this is the shop. It is very simple. And now I think it is time for a little bit of interior decorating. So I will be right back. I'm going to grab the supplies for that, and I will be back in just a second. Okay, and now for some decoration. Oh boy. So, just this little thing, little joke thing, I'm going to add, maybe not here actually, let's, against this wall, every 2, and we will slowly just have the pieces of armor going up to helmet. Ooh, that actually works a little bit. Let's replace you so you're diagonal, and now you're looking at the person, pretty much. So just a normal little set of iron armor. We will need more signs because signs are important for pricing things. Let's see, where is all the wood? All the wood is right there, and just normal signs. Just little normal signs. 5 should be enough for that because everything else doesn't really need a price on it because it's just novelty stuff. So I feel like boots might be, let's just go like this and then boots. 2 gold nuggets. Right, no, I did that wrong actually. Whoop. Boots, 2 gold nuggets. Nuggets. There we go. And then pants would be like 4 gold nuggets. 4 gold. Oh, nope. Leather. No, let's just say pants. Pants. 4 gold nuggets. Nuggets? Feel like I just spelled that wrong. Nuggets. Nuggets. I did. I just spelled nuggets. Oh, still wrong one. Oop. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Pants. 4 gold nuggets. I made the same mistake I did on the last sign. Leather chest plate. How much should we do for the leather chest plate? The helmet wouldn't be that much. I don't feel like the helmet would be that much. Let's just go helmet, 2 gold nuggets, just to make it the same. And then let's just go 6. Chest plate, 6 gold nuggets. Nuggets. That's good spelling there. That's nuggets. I love nuggets. We'll have an aisle right here that goes like this. And then I feel like, yeah, he'll be here. So another aisle here. Boop, boop, boop. And then some trap doors on them, like so. And then on them, we'll place them a bit randomly like that. And on this side, where they're not, like that. So boop, boop. Yeah. And then boop, boop. So what I have is 2 guns and a normal gun, just a normal bow, because I forgot to name it. It's a Colt Walker and a Colt 45, and then we have a normal bow, and we'll sell a little bit of spuds here. I didn't exactly name the spuds, but I also have some novelty gold, just because I don't really think novelty gold was a thing in the Wild West, but it's sort of just a gag. Sort of just a little gag, just like, oh yeah, would you get on your trip to this awesome town? I only got some novelty gold. And we'll just have that spread out sort of around the shop, just like that, just a bit normally. So yeah, we got some novelty gold. Apparently everything on this shelf is novelty gold. Let's just throw in a spud there, just to break it up a little bit. So novelty gold, spuds, some bows, and that's about that. We still have a novelty gold left, so maybe just put it there. And maybe they were just cleaned out, so they don't have much, and that's why it's only like 2 guns and a bunch of novelty gold. Nobody wants novelty gold. What are you, silly? And how will we do the cash register and such? So what I'm thinking is trapdoor, definitely like here, right? And then maybe just, if you come over here, grab one of you. I left all my wood back there. Okay, be right back. Alright, so just added the tiny bit of a desk. I just added the chair and some logs with the cash register made of stone brick and a sign just to say that there is no total, and this is the store. So I really hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you like the build. I personally like the build. It looks pretty good coming in from both directions, just looking at it from the directions. Maybe there should be something else on top. It looks just a bit flat compared to something like that where you can't really see the top. It just sort of looks flat, but I don't think that could be very much remedied, so I'll have to leave it how it is. But I like how it is. It has an inside more than the saloon actually does, and yeah, we have the armor set up. We have 2 things with some guns and some novelty gold with some spuds, just in case you're hungry. And I was actually going to come in here remove the novelty gold, and fill one with water, just in case someone was thirsty as they strolled through town. So, this is it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. So, remember, stay fancy, and peace out. Bye-bye.